The female officer casually glanced out the window and by pure luck managed to save her life. Jimmy was chasing the gunman while reporting vehicle information, but still one refugee died from a gunshot. Even though the police stopped the bleeding with a bandage, the woman still died from blood loss. Officer Danny from the precinct volunteered to help, but little did they know Danny was hiding a shocking secret. Soon the two tracked the suspect's location based on the information. At first, Jimmy quickly gained control of the situation. The gunman was about to surrender, but then Danny suddenly appeared. Before Jimmy could react, Danny had already fired a shot and reported it. She immediately told Hank about this illogical behavior, but due to lack of evidence and Danny's status as a police officer, she could only investigate in secret. Jimmy secretly visited the refugee residence to gather information and learned that the victim had been sexually assaulted. When she tried to report it, she discovered the perpetrator was a local police officer, and the case was never pursued. Later, Jimmy met with the coroner, who revealed a shocking clue. If the fatal gunshot wound had been properly bandaged, the victim wouldn't have bled to death, and the person who bandaged the wound was Officer Danny.
Who was it?
It was a cop.
Of course, none of this was enough to arrest Danny, so Jimmy found the victim's sister and asked her to identify Danny. Just as they were about to go to court for the identification, the victim's sister was suddenly arrested after an anonymous tip. Jimmy immediately called her friend at the Immigration Bureau and traced the anonymous tip's phone number. Following the lead, they found footage of Danny meeting with the gunman 2 days before the incident.
We're on. Nice work.
When the police surrounded Danny's residence, Danny tried to gain Jimmy's trust and committed suicide by shooting himself. But Jimmy saw through his lie immediately. In the end, Danny couldn't escape the law's judgment.
You thought I'd let you take the easy way out.